Demand respect in the real world. Start your career path today or change direction towards a new profession. Iona's expert academic advisors and top graduate programs will enable you to move your career and the world in a positive direction. Learn more about upcoming graduate information sessions at iona.edu/graduate or call 800-231-IONA. That's 800-231-IONA.
Hello. My name's Alexa.
My name's Brandy.
And my name is Caitlin.
And this is the third wheel. Great, we got it.
We still got it, lady.
Still got it. All right, after 3 months, we are back.
I'm so happy to be back.
Me too. I missed you guys.
Yeah, me too. And not only is this our first radio show this semester, I think this is like the first time we all three of us sat down together.
Yeah, since
What do you
we've been
mean?
back. Since we've been back.
Yeah, since
Oh,
we've
you're
been
right.
back. I think
You're
we
right.
haven't like had a little chit chat
Yeah, we haven't
for like
at
2
all.
weeks. So yeah, I'm excited to do this. How was your guys' summers?
It was good.
I feel like my mic isn't working. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, my mic is working.
We can all hear each other, yeah. So yeah,
How was your summer?
my summer was really good. I did a lot of like beach going, and I don't know if you guys, obviously you guys have heard, like especially you, Caitlin, because you're from Long Island.
Yes.
But there were so many shark sightings this summer.
Yes.
I saw one. Did I tell you the
Wait,
story?
no, you
way.
didn't.
Yes. So let's start with a great shark story.
Yay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So me and my friend Laura were sitting on the beach. It was nighttime, setting the scene for you guys.
Okay.
So setting the tone. Sun setting, beautiful breeze, just hanging out, you know, playing ukulele. And then there's these two fishermen, probably like a good 10 yards from us. So like we can see them, they're pretty close. So they got something out of the water, and my friend Laura's like, oh my gosh, like they caught something. What is it? It's really big. And I was like, it's nothing. I just completely ignored her. And then we're like walking around, and we see them, they catch something else. And then Laura's like, oh my god, I think that's a shark.
They
Because
caught a shark.
They caught a shark. We ran over to them. We were like, oh my gosh, like what? And then they were like, yeah, like it was no big deal to them. Like they catch sharks all the time. And then yeah, so their lines were probably a good 15 feet out into the ocean. They were not far. Like that
Oh my
shark,
goodness.
scary.
yeah, that shark was on the shore, but it wasn't a big shark. It wasn't full grown, obviously, because they caught it.
Still.
But it was a good 3 feet. It was a baby shark. And I was literally a foot from it, and its mouth was bloody, and it was writhing around and wiggling, and it was like so crazy. And then the guy was like, all right, I want to hold it. Can you guys take a picture for me? And we like took a picture of him with it.
Holding a
Oh
shark.
my gosh.
Yeah, and
Did
I
he
have
let
a
it-
video.
Did he let it back?
Oh yeah, of course I
Okay.
let it back. There was actually this one like older man. He was walking down the beach, and he usually talks to like me and my friends. He's just really nice. He just walks like along the beach every night. And he like walked past them, and they were gonna keep the shark, the first shark that they caught. They were gonna keep him, and the old man was like, "No, you better throw that thing back, 'cause it's a baby.
What were they gonna do with it if they
Sell
kept
it,
first of
eat
all?
it? I don't know, but
Shark.
yeah, I
A
don't-
lot of people do that actually.
Apparently, yeah, it's really-
like a delicacy.
That's what I was gonna
somewhere.
say, yeah.
That's so weird.
But yeah, so I was a foot from a shark, but like in my hometown beach,
yeah, that's really weird.
somewhere that
That's
they
crazy.
should not
That
be.
always like scared me all summer. It's like, what if like there's a shark like 10 feet away from me and like I would never know?
Yeah.
There probably was. I don't know. If something with the water this year, that the water heated up too fast.
Did you see the Man of War?
Yeah,
things?
the Portuguese man of war. Yeah,
I saw one of those.
You
What's
did.
that? What
It's
is it,
like-
a man of
It's like
war?
a jellyfish, kind of.
Mhm.
It's like really scary looking.
They're
It's
really
kind of like-
beautiful, actually, but they're
Yeah.
very large and very dangerous.
it's like a clear like bubble, and then like their like insides is like in a smaller bubble, but it's all purple. I don't
yeah,
know.
they're like purple, pink, and blue.
Yeah,
they're really
like
pretty.
the ones
They're
in
pretty, but they're
Nemo?
like
Yeah.
they're like intimidating because they're
Mhm.
big.
So you saw one on the shore?
Yeah, I was walking. I was 4th of July. I was walking along the beach, and like I looked down, and I was like, "Oh, it's like a jellyfish." And then my friend's like, "No, it's not. Like that's definitely not a jellyfish."
Because
Like,
it was too big,
it
right?
was huge. And
Yeah.
like, I started like poking at the top of it. And I was like, "There's no way that's a jellyfish."
Oh my
And then
gosh.
like 2 or 3 days later, I was on Facebook, and like News 12 put up like.
Oh, so this is
Man of
before they
War.
reported it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow, so
gosh.
you got the inside scoop
Yeah.
before anybody else did.
I was like, wow, like that's so weird. Like I saw that like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And then
That's
like
so cool.
when I went to the beach, like I was out in the Hamptons at the time, and now whenever I see the like go to the beaches and stuff, they have like a huge like board
like a
about
sign.
It.
Yeah, just warning everybody. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
the lifeguards were really strict this summer too. They were just like, you guys need to get out of the water.
I got me, Erin, and and 2 of my friends. Sorry, I forgot that not everyone knows me. We had to get saved by the lifeguard.
No, you didn't.
It was yeah, it was interesting.
Tell us.
So this
Well, how
was-
far were you out? I feel like
Okay,
you
sometimes
drift?
this is
Is
the-
that why was it an
This is
accident?
the thing. It was like the first time the three of us like were all back together. We were out in the Hamptons. We were at the beach, and all of a sudden, like we were in the water, talking in the water, whatever, and slowly,
floating.
yeah, just
Oh
like
my
we
goodness.
slowly got out, and like my friend, my friend Dowie was like, "We're really far out," and we look, and it's like we were far.
Did you see the sand, or you
Far
can't see
out.
it anymore?
I don't think I could see
Oh my!
it.
You guys were in the middle of the ocean.
And so all of a sudden, we were like, we have to get back. We have to get back. And we started swimming, and we couldn't because the tide kept pulling us
you know,
out.
you have to swim at a diagonal.
No, what is it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Swim horizontal if you
Yeah.
want to get back,
Yeah.
but then if there's like waves or a current,
Yeah.
then you swim at a diagonal.
Yeah. But
Wow.
so we tried getting back, like it was just really scary because like we were getting so
So then where
scared.
does the lifeguard come in?
So like 5 minutes later, we were like starting to go in a little bit, and then the lifeguard like comes.
He finally sees you
Yeah,
guys.
he comes swimming out. He's like, "You guys okay?" We're like, yeah, like we're fine. Whatever. He like pushes us just so we can start swimming back because he could see that we can swim. It's just that like the
Yeah,
current,
he needed
like,
some
couldn't get
help.
us out. So he just like pushed us and like, oh my god, it was the funniest thing though. Like
He
I went
didn't
up-
bring his boogie board thing. It was like
No,
grab
it's-
on.
It's not
Just
because
free
we
swam
weren't-
out there?
We weren't like hyperventilating and
Oh,
stuff.
that's good.
But we got out and we were like, like this is so tiring.
Yeah,
I can't
swimming
believe
is hard.
he just pushed you guys there. Like
He just
props-
airbended
Yeah,
the water, water bended.
Yeah.
He was
No,
like the
'cause
avatar.
We were fine. Like we didn't really want to be saved, but he came out. He's like, just can you guys like stay in a little bit? And we
Yeah.
were like, yeah, sure.
Because he
why
doesn't
not?"
want to do
So
his job.
scary.
Yeah, exactly. But I went up to my mom. I was like, "Mom, we just got saved by the lifeguard." She was like, "What? Like,
Yeah.
are you okay? Like,
That's
like, what's wrong?"
scary.
Don't tell your mom that.
Props to beach lifeguards.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
their job
Like,
is
they had
intense.
a
That's true.
Serious job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. Something was happening with the water this summer. It was too hot. The sharks were getting confused. They thought they were in
Definitely.
Jamaica, but they were on Long Island. So
Poor sharks.
Yeah.
I wish I could just swim everywhere.
really, I wish I could fly everywhere. I don't know about swim.
I want to be a mermaid.
That I always wanted to be a mermaid.
I feel like everybody wants to be mermaids now.
Because yeah, why wouldn't you want to be a mermaid though?
Very
You know
true.
what? Here's something for. Oh, it's not way back Wednesday
Oh.
anymore.
It's gonna be Flashback Friday.
I
I thought of
was
that.
watching. Wow.
Well, not like not
No,
like
that's
not,
right. We have to change our whole thing around.
Yeah,
It's not
no.
on Wednesdays anymore.
Yeah, I didn't like come up with it, but I was like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna have to change it, and then I was like, wait, we're good. Flashback
Yeah,
Friday.
it worked out.
Yeah.
But I was watching Aquamarine the other day.
JoJo and
Yes, and
oh
Emma
my
Stone.
god, and Sarah Paxton.
Paxton.
I have that on DVD.
It was on ABC Family. Oh no, it was on T-Nick. And so
Ooh,
me and my
nice.
roommate sat and watched it. It was a great time.
It's a good movie.
It
It's
is
a
good
great movie. I love that movie.
That was the first movie that I cried at in the movie theaters because I went for a birthday party and I was like, I'm gonna cry at this movie because that's what people do.
You made yourself cry.
Yeah.
You had an acting moment.
Everybody else was crying, so I was like, oh
Wow.
my god, this is
Me
so
too. No, I remember the first movie I cried at too. It was Lilo and Stitch.
Aww.
Because do you remember when they took away Lilo from Nani? Like the big
Yeah.
like child protective
big
service
scary
guy?
guy?
Yeah, the big scary guy. He was like,
so
all right, you're
sad.
not fit to take care of Lilo. I'm taking her away. And then they took her, and I was like, that's so
so
sad.
sad.
And like I cried because it's emotional.
It's okay, Alexa.
Thank you.
We're Lilo.
So what else? What shows and movies did you guys watch this summer? Because I did a lot of TV watching.
I did a
I
lot
don't
of
even
movie
remember.
watching.
a lot of movie
I
watching.
went to in my town every Tuesday. They have a movie theater. It's like $4.50 for a ticket.
Are you serious? I need to come and go to that movie theater 'cause I'm so sick of spending $15 for a movie.
So every Tuesday I'd get off of work around 7, and then like 9:30 I'd go see a movie.
Awesome.
fun.
So I saw Ted 2, which was
Oh, is it older movies that already came out and then they replay them?
No,
Ted 2 just
Ted 2
came
just
out.
came out.
When did it come
Was
out?
it good?
Beginning of the summer.
Because
I
I
thought it
didn't
was better
hear
than the
any.
first.
Really?
I thought it was a lot better than
That's
the
awesome.
first.
Because I
Wait,
feel like when
really?
you don't hear about a movie, that's when it's good.
Yeah, no, it was so
Yeah.
good.
That's what you think when you don't hear about it. It's good.
Yeah, because I feel like when they overplay it and like talk about it all the time, it ends up not being that
Oh,
good.
when there's too much publicity.
Exactly, yeah.
Because they're like really working for that audience.
Exactly.
I saw that. I saw Inside Out, which was a phenomenal
Oh
movie.
my god! Can we talk about the short, the Pixar short in the beginning of Inside Out?
Yeah, I have to try to remember.
The
it.
lava
What was it?
one with the volcano.
Oh my god! It
Okay.
was the cutest thing.
Speaking
ever.
of things that I
Enlighten me.
cried at, I was bawling.
I was crying too. I literally was like, "Oh, like that's."
it really just hurt
it's a
my
volcano.
heart.
It's
Tell
a volcano.
me.
I don't
What
want to ruin it
happened?
for you, but okay, here's the
I'm gonna
gist
see if
of
I can
it.
get it. Oh, hold on.
I don't think they have it online, but the gist of it is, okay, so this volcano, he's like an older, well, not older, but like he's nearing the end of his life, and he's just singing a song to himself. He's singing about how he wants somebody to share his life with and somebody to lava, like somebody to love. So yeah, so it was really cute.
Oh, they have it.
They do have it? Okay, so we can play the song, and he's like singing, and it's so cute, and then you know how volcanoes, like, over time, they sink underwater, or rather the water rises over them?
I didn't know that, but okay.
Well, yeah, so basically he was gonna die soon. His end of his life was nearing, and then
He was so sad.
and he's
too.
still singing, and then this other volcano underneath the sea that was ready to come up was hearing the song and was like, I need to meet him,
Oh
and
my
like,
goodness.
and then the second that he like ends his life, she begins hers.
That's
And
beautiful.
and no, it's not. It's so sad.
It's so sad.
And because they want to meet each other, but they can't because he just
Oh.
died, and now she's alive, and she's like, where is he? Like, I can't see him. And then
goodness.
he's like hearing her song now underwater. I'm really just giving all this away at this point.
Honestly, I'm probably never gonna watch it, so please.
But
keep
still, like,
telling me.
if you do watch it, like, it just gets to you, and it's so emotional, and then it
Yeah, it
ends.
was
It
so
ends happily. But like,
good.
I really was like crying, like tears. I couldn't control it. I was with my mom, and I was like looking at her. I was like, Mom, I need a tissue. And she's like, Are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you? I was like, It's just hurting my heart.
What did you think of Inside Out, though?
I thought it was really good, and I thought it was really accurate how they like portrayed all the emotions,
Yeah.
and like especially like how in adults like all their emotions like work together, and they finally
Yeah.
get a hang of things. And then when you're like a little kid, it's like anger, and then
Anger,
sadness.
disgust, depression. Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's like always happy, but like, and then when you're older, it's like you kind of figure things out. So I
Yeah.
thought that was cool.
Wow, I
The,
need to watch that.
The blue one was depression, right? I'm not
Sadness.
Sadness, whatever. Same thing.
Whatever.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
She was bothering me, but I think that was the point.
No, I thought it was. It was so funny. She was hilarious.
She was funny. She was like, I don't want to do anything.
Like it's just like it comes at like those moments. It's like, yeah, like let's go like to the gym. It's like I don't want to go to the gym.
She's like, I hate walking.
I feel you, girl. I
and
need
like
to
it's
watch
just like the
this.
slumpy like sadness like feel. Oh my god, it was so.
I know,
on
like you
point.
could feel how apathetic she is about
Yeah.
everything. She's just like, I don't want to do anything. But then Joy was like, let's go, and like everything has to be happy, and like let's keep her happy. And then like this is like a point in time when she was like, I think 11 or 12, the girl, and she
Yeah.
was like, obviously that's a time when you like start to like not be happy all the time. So yeah, like then Joy just kind of gets overpowered by sadness.
Oh, that's sad.
But it ends good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Of
I'm
course.
gonna watch that.
What other movies did I see?
I
I saw
saw-
Minions.
Oh, you did?
You did.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh
good.
my God.
I really liked it.
Minions everywhere all summer. I couldn't take
They
it.
really were just taking
were, like,
over
invading
Target.
me.
They were taking over everything.
Everywhere.
I don't know if you guys saw my Snapchat story over the summer, but I was in Target, and it was just, I put Minions all over my Snapchat story because there were so many in Target. So I was like,
They
I'm
were
just going to take a
everywhere.
picture of all of them.
I couldn't get
Yeah.
away from them.
Yeah.
I would have nightmares about them.
I mean, I think they're cute. It's just like, I don't think I can handle the movie.
Yeah.
Like, what is that, an hour and a half of beepity pop
Yeah, no, it got
I don't
annoying.
know.
It got annoying after a while.
was it a good movie though?
Yeah, no, it was good. It had like a good plot, I think.
Really?
Like it was funny.
Okay.
It was funny, but like it wasn't like annoying all the time, you know?
That's
Mhm.
good. I still
Annoying
think-
all the time.
I still think they're little pieces of corn.
They do, like little
Right?
kernels.
That's what I think.
I agree. That's a good, yeah, that's a good like
Right.
relation. I get it. I see it.
Mhm.
This happened this summer. I really can't remember because it was 3 months long, which was great. But Jurassic World,
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the summer. That's the one I didn't see.
that was like the
I've seen
beginning of the
it.
summer, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that was like the first movie I saw, and it was fantastic. Like,
Really? I
so
wanted to
good.
see it.
I wish I saw it in 3D.
Ooh, that would have been cool. Did you see the first Jurassic Park movie?
Oh yeah, I love all of them. Yeah. So I was like so hyped for this one, and then like I thought it was really cool, and like there was never a moment when I was like super bored or anything. 'Cause like sometimes that happens in movies when they're
Yeah.
trying to like fill you in with the plot. But like obviously the plot of Jurassic World is dinosaurs are out, don't die.
Yeah.
Like so it was like that, and it was really cool. And so yeah, you should definitely watch it.
It sounds cool. I'll watch it.
And another one I saw was Pitch Perfect 2.
Oh yeah,
How was it? I
that was the
forgot.
summer.
That came
That was
out.
like probably one of the first weekend of
Yeah.
summer. I thought it was good. I really
Good,
liked
just
it.
good.
Compare
Um,
it to the first one.
Yeah.
The music was really good. There were some parts that were just really funny, but like the first one is just so like legendary to me.
Legend. It is legendary if you think about
It's like
it.
a really. It's
It was
just,
like a
such great-
phenomenon.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I really did like the second one, but
Did
like,
it
the
match
first one was
up
still
to
there.
the first one? Because, like, whenever I think of, like, sequels or anything, I always, like, compare it on a scale of, like, the Toy Story scale is what I call it. Because Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, I thought all matched up.
Yeah,
No, it matches
definitely.
up. It matches up pretty
The
well.
potential.
I think it's like 3 years later, and like Becca and all them are seniors and like stuff like that. And then like there's a new girl who comes in and it's like all of this stuff. But it opens when they perform for the president. Like I'm sure.
Obama? Was he in the movie?
I don't remember.
Wait, the President of the United States?
Yeah. And like
What?
and like like Fat Amy comes down on like she's flying in the air, so she has
Oh
like
my
the
goodness.
things and all
Like a
of a sudden she
harness?
starts to fall. It's like those like drapes, you know, like how people like
Oh, like in the circus?
and she comes
She's on
down
a piece of
and
cloth?
she comes down and she gets stuck and her pants rip.
I think I saw that in the preview.
Yeah, it's
in
a
the
preview.
trailer
That's
or
why I'm
something.
saying it. It's a
Yeah.
preview. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that whole scandal, and they all have to like go through it. Like,
They have to get their PR team on that.
yeah, like they have to literally like do damage control.
Yeah.
Upon damage control, and then it's
Fat
so,
Amy ruins the whole
it's
thing.
so
It's-
funny. I really really liked it though. I think those are all the movies I saw actually.
The only movie I remember seeing this summer was Mad Max. I don't know. If you guys-
Okay, my brother was gonna go see that, but instead he saw like A Man from Uncle. I think that's what happened. I don't know.
A
but
Man from Uncle. What's
yeah,
that?
but it was like Uncle. It was like abbreviated. It was like U period and
Oh, okay.
period.
I know what you're talking
But,
about. Did anybody else see Mad Max?
No, how was
it? was
it?
the craziest movie I've
What
ever
is it
seen.
It was wild.
I can't even describe what it was about. It's about this like fictional, crazy like world. Like I can't even describe it, but the acting was really good. Like the story was really good.
So it's like action or
It was action, like nonstop the whole time. My
Cool.
mouth was open. It was really cool. I'm not really into movies like that, but it was a good movie.
yeah, awesome.
hmm
You know what movie I saw too? Did you see Max?
Just Max?
Yeah, that's what made me think of it. It's about
No.
the dog.
Oh, is it like a
Is that
family
the
movie?
The
The
war?
military-
Is it- yeah, and the dog, and then the brother dies, and he's friends with the
Yeah.
dog. Oh, tell me about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was like
Dog movies are sad.
Yeah.
Do you remember like Marley and Me?
no,
don't talk about
Oh,
it.
sorry, we don't talk about Marley and Me.
I've never seen it, but
Don't watch it.
I can't.
Do it.
Like I physically can't.
Because of Winn Dixie was really good though.
really,
Because of Winn Dixie.
I've never
Oh.
seen it.
With
but-
Anna
I,
Sophia Robb.
I saw Marley and Me cannot compare.
Okay,
to
sorry,
that,
we don't
though.
speak of Marley and
And
Me.
I have the same type of dog that's in Marley and Me, so it
I
gives me the
I had a
feels.
golden, so
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I apologize.
This is a touchy subject, Alexa. Like we can't.
Okay, no. So Max was about it's like a dog who was in the army or military or some kind of he was overseas.
Special forces.
Yes, he was overseas and he fought with like his owner, and what happened was the owner dies in battle, and
What the heck? That's already sad.
I
Yeah.
literally was sitting there crying like a baby.
Yeah, that's like
and
the
it was
beginning of the
first
movie.
10 minutes of the movie.
What the heck?
So, and this dog, because I learned in the movie that it's really common for dogs to have post-traumatic.
Postpartum
Yeah, post-
depression.
Postpartum is for babies.
Yeah, that's not right.
For mothers.
Post-traumatic PTSD.
Yeah,
Yes.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
What am I
There you
talking
go.
about?
There we go.
The dog gave birth. He's really sad about his owner dying.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Cool. Anyway.
Okay.
Back.
But so they have to like the dog is really really bad, and they were gonna put the dog down because like he was so aggressive. But
Oh, that's terrible.
but the owner's little brother got along with the dog, and like was the dog was hold on I'm trying
The
to-
only one that the dog liked.
I thought
Yeah.
they had a weird relationship.
They did because like the
Or-
dog would freak out if anyone else would go near him, but if it was him, he would be fine.
Oh, okay.
So it's like throughout the entire movie, it's like they have to train him and all of this stuff. But then like his friend who he was in the military with, like the owner's friend, like best friend, whatever,
Yeah.
comes home, and like it's just like a whole like sketchy situation. Like they don't know why he came home. Like he said it was because of like injury, but like it wasn't. Like all of this stuff, and so throughout the entire movie, they're like really battling with this dog, and then this dog is like dealing with like the PTSD and all this stuff. I just really really thought it was a good movie. And
That is interesting.
like
Yeah.
I love dog movies. Like that's it.
it just seems like it's really emotional.
it was like the beginning's really emotional, and like the
Yeah.
end is too, but like the end isn't like a sad.
Right. And
You know?
sometimes that's good though, because like it makes it like the audience have a connection with
Exactly.
the story.
Exactly.
So I'm surprised I haven't heard of that movie. Or maybe I did. I don't know. But
It's
it's
a German Shepherd. You probably have seen the commercials.
I probably
I
have.
definitely did.
And my dog's name is Max, so I had to see it.
Aww.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, did you guys see any scary movies?
I can't do scary movies.
What about you,
I think so.
Brandy?
All I saw was Mad Max. That was it.
Oh.
What about
Well,
you?
okay, so in the beginning of the summer, I saw Poltergeist, like the remake. Terrible. Don't do
Really?
it. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, it was so bad. Okay, so, like, me and my friend Laura, like, we're not that great with scary movies, but, like, we've gotten better over the years. You know, you grow up, you realize that life is scarier than scary movies. Like, you know, you get over it.
That was deep.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so we're like, all right, this is gonna be okay. And then, you know, we close our eyes for the majority of the movie. We're looking through our fingers and like looking through the gaps between our fingers, like over our eyes. But this one we were like, there was no fear. We were laughing, and that's how you know it wasn't scary. Is when my best friend Laura is laughing, because she's more scared than I am. When she's laughing, it's a comedy. Like, it's not a horror movie, it's a comedy. And like, there was this one part where, so basically, like, this little girl's closet was kind of like the gateway to like the inferno or whatever, the gateway to it, like, I don't know, to like hell. So basically, like, this stuffed animal's like on the floor, and in order to show everybody where the inferno was, where all the demons were, the stuffed animal just starts rolling on its side, and it was like a pig with a cape. It was such a cute stuffed animal though, and it was like rolling to the closet 10 minutes long. 10 minutes long of the pig rolling to the closet, and I was honestly, I was on the floor crying. It was so funny, and like, it was an embarrassment, but it was enjoyable. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably watch it again just because it was really bad. But also before I came back, like about a couple of days before I came back to Iona, I saw Sinister 2.
How was that?
2, yep. I thought it was good, but my friends were like, it wasn't that great. You know, the first one was better. I didn't see the first one, but like, I thought you didn't really need to see the first one to see this one, but I thought it was really good, and it was like different than most horror films because like there actually was a story and there was like some depth to it.
That's good.
Yeah, so like, you know, most horror films are like, all right, there's a guy and he has like no reason for killing you, but he's gonna kill you or whatever. But there's like a backstory to this.
That's pretty cool. I love when there's backstories because I can't watch scary movies because I know what's gonna happen. That's why
Exactly,
I
they're
like
so
when it's
predictable.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was cool though. I mean, for a scary movie, I thought it did a lot better than, you know, Poltergeist. Like, I was kind of
Yeah.
comparing those two. I was like, Poltergeist was a joke, but this one I was actually like into it. And, like,
Yeah.
I got scared at some points. That was good. But also, the new seating in movie theaters, how do you feel about this? The recliners, and that you have to like pick your ticket. When you buy your ticket, you have to pick your seat.
What movie
Wait, what
theater
movie
do you
theater?
go
This isn't
to?
happening to anybody else?
No.
Oh my goodness. Because this is happening to me and I don't like it.
What
So like,
happened?
basically, we like to go to the movies like last minute. Me and my friends, like, we'll go like 5 minutes before it starts, and we'll just get our tickets and everything's fine. And then, you know, there's plenty of seats in the theater, but not anymore because they got recliners. So the recliners are really weird too because it goes like 2 in a pair, and then there's a space, and then 2 in a pair, and then 2 in a pair. So you have to go with like an even number of people, or you're gonna be sitting next to a random woman like I was, and you're really, really intimately close with like a random woman. And like, you feel like you have to introduce yourself to this woman. That's how close you are to her, like sitting next to her. So like, that's weird. But then also, if you go too late, you might not get like seats together. So if there's still 3 available seats, there might be 2 in the
be
front and then 1 in the
separated,
back, and you might be separated.
That's
You-
so weird.
It's terrible.
And that's at your regular movie theater?
yeah, this is at my favorite one.
Because by me, we have a regular movie theater, and then we have a drive-in, not a drive-in, like a dine-in one, and they have recliners like that, and you have
Right.
to like pre-order your seats like
yeah,
that.
that's like what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But this is like our standard movie theater,
That's so annoying.
and there's less seats, so I don't understand how they're making more money.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
I don't know. It really frustrates me. But like, since we went kind of late and it was like the opening day for Sinister 2, we had to sit in the very front.
Oh,
hate that.
no.
And we were like, you know, the recliners are all right because you can like push back a little bit, but still, like, I was like in the movie. Like, I had front row seats of everybody's crotch in the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's how I was with Ted too.
Really? You were sitting that
Yeah, I
close?
was sitting like up front.
Just ruins the whole movie for you. Like,
It does,
You
like,
can't enjoy
it
it no
hurts
matter
your
what,
neck
and
after
you're
a
just like,
while.
I'm not even enjoying this.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the aisle.
Yeah.
I'll sit on top of all the gum
Sit
and
on
I'll
somebody's
pop-
lap. Like
I was so
care.
no, because I was sitting in, like I said, my 2 friends were sitting together in the double recliner, and I was like alone by myself with like some other person. So we ended up figuring out that you can move the armrests in the middle.
Yeah.
And I just sat in the middle, like, with them. So we all squished together, and we were, like, really close.
Oh my, well, that's
Yeah.
cozy.
That's cute, though.
It was cozy, but, like, it was annoying that I had to do that, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Honestly, like, we don't need recliners at movie theaters. I'm completely fine
know.
sitting in the chairs that
Exactly.
we have.
I
They're
know
not
what,
terrible.
Yeah, I know what I'm paying for. I'm paying for these, like, junky seats. I'm paying for the gum on the
Yeah.
floor. I don't ask for more than that.
Exactly.
So I don't need to be, like, luxurious.
Exactly. And that's why movie tickets are so expensive. They're like $15 now.
I
Like,
know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'll sit in a, like, crappy chair to
I know.
pay less for it.
But I
don't
understand
care.
why they're doing it, because it's so easy to just not go to the movies anymore.
Yeah, that's
So I
true.
think they're trying to give us a reason to go with these, like,
Yeah.
recliners and dine-in movies.
In all honesty, the recliners would probably make me fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean, also, it's a turn-off for me, because it's like, I don't have any, like, options here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. But that's my, like, one complaint about the movies. Otherwise, I love going to the movies. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay.
Unless anybody else had something to say about movies or TV shows.
We've
Nope.
pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk. Okay. I had, like, a joke set up for this, but I think it's, like, way too into, like, the show already for me to make it. But Brandy, what's good? Caitlin, what's good? Miley, what's good? What happened at the VMAs? Let's talk about the VMAs.
That was
Good.
great.
Okay.
Can I just say I didn't watch the VMAs, but I saw
Yeah,
it on
'cause our
Twitter, and
TV
I feel
wasn't
like I
working.
can still have
I
a
honestly
conversation
thought
about
it was probably one of the worst shows
That's
I've
what
ever
Twitter
seen in my
told me.
entire
Really?
life. It
Mhm.
was awful.
I heard the lineup wasn't good for, like, the artists that were performing.
No, I thought the art like they had the ending was whoever, I don't know who the ending was. Like
Was
who
it
performed?
Tori Kelly?
No, who like closed the show out.
Didn't Miley perform at the end or no?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So it was like before the break, like right at the
I don't know. I didn't get to watch it because our TV wasn't set up
Yeah.
in our
But
apartment.
I honestly thought that it was so staged.
Really?
Every single bit of it was so staged. Like all of Miley's jokes were like
I heard that there were,
was-
like, countless marijuana jokes.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
And I'll give Miley respect for everything, whatever, but she literally was the worst host
I was so
in my
excited for her
entire
to
life.
host.
Me
I
too. I
know.
thought she would have done so well.
I don't really like her that much, but I was like, you know what? I think she'd be a good
She'll be
host.
Like, it'd
funny.
be interesting, yeah.
Exactly.
She
But
tried way too hard.
how do you feel about her outfits?
She,
like,
Fashion Police voted her best dressed
for what dress? For what outfit?
for her red carpet one, the tinfoil-y looking one.
I forget.
Oh,
Yeah. The first one. It had, like,
With
it
the
was like suspenders. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They gave her best dressed on Fashion Police.
really?
It's really weird.
Yeah, no. Like, they were very her style. Like,
Mhm.
Of course, yeah.
but like it was just she definitely tried way too
Yeah.
hard to like make herself look
Funnier,
cool
yeah,
and
cooler.
funny.
Mhm.
I feel like
I
this.
just-
That's like her personality now. Is that, like, she tries really hard to be cool.
Yeah.
And, like, it's showing, because, like, I know, like, we all probably know that she's very big on, like, the LGBT stuff,
Oh,
and, like,
I respect it,
she's
but-
very liberal, but I feel like she pushes it so much and she says it so much. It's like, we know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
she was just obnoxious.
Mhm.
Like it was just like when she talked, it was like, am I right? Like, she literally sounded kind of hickish to me, just
Wow.
because like the way she.
Well,
was
she's from
talking
the
and
South. It's just like,
she
that's
does have
I
a weird
know.
little accent going on there
and
sometimes.
she was just very loud and very obnoxious and all. I literally just wanted to be like, shut up, please.
Can we just take a moment? Her dad was in the audience. Like,
he was, like, videotaping everything, and even when Nicki Minaj called her out, Billy Ray Cyrus was, like, videotaping. It was, like, on a Snapchat story.
Poor man. I don't know what to feel about him.
But she did say once that, like, her dad, how he views it is that, like, he'd rather her be a good person and do these things than her be a bad person and not do these things.
Yeah.
Which I understand, but still, it's just, like, a little bit uncomfortable, I think, for your dad to be watching all of this.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And she had like a nip slip too.
Yeah.
On VMAs. That,
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
It was like very few people saw it, but Connor actually showed me, and he was like, "Yeah, like I saw it when it like happened live," and he was like, "Did anybody else see that?" And like he was with like Caitlin, and she was like, "No, like I had no idea." So like he like showed me on Twitter, and like it's on Twitter.
Honestly, I feel like that was staged too. I feel like she would do that. Like I wasn't even
Right.
surprised that happened.
It wasn't even like she was trying for it to not happen, or
Exactly.
like even if it wasn't staged,
She
it
was like
wasn't
completely naked behind that curtain anyway.
Yeah, like she knew
Yeah,
she was
like,
naked. She was like, "Give me the
exactly.
microphone," and she like,
Oh, me! I did see that actually.
Yeah.
The one performance I really, really, really liked was Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, that was cute when
It
they made
was-
like gave a hug to each other and like they made
Yeah.
up again.
It was. I thought it, and like they performed together.
Yes.
Like it started off with Nikki singing. What's the name of that song? The Night Is Still Young. Is that the name?
Yeah,
of it?
that's
Okay.
it. That's it.
So-
But I think that was cute because like what happened between them was like solved.
Yeah, and then we went into they sang Bad Blood too, and it was just really good.
love
I
Bad
really
Blood.
really
I
liked
know.
it.
Bad Blood's
Bad
good.
Blood
I like
got
Kendrick
best-
Lamar's part.
Yeah.
Bad Blood got Best Video of the Year, I think, or like MTV. Like,
what
Video of
did
the
what
Year,
did Nicki
whatever.
Minaj win though for Anaconda? Was it just like for rap artist or
It might have been. I'm
Rap
not sure,
video?
but I know that she won it.
okay? But I'm glad she won and like obviously she was too. But
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you said before, was that stage the Miley and Nicki?
no,
I don't
or-
think it was.
No, I think that was fully Nicki Minaj being.
That
like,
was scary.
I
No,
did you see
like-
Nicki Minaj's face.
Yo,
she
I
meant
know.
it.
Good for Nicki
Definitely.
Minaj.
And
I know.
Miley was just like, you know what? Congratulations. And I was like, oh my god, she's probably so uncomfortable. Like, I would run off the stage.
Yeah, but like, come on, like Miley deserved that.
Yeah.
Even then though, she was really obnoxious.
I know.
And she was like, all right, Nikki, congratulations.
Like just be be normal. Like the
Yeah.
way she talks, it sounds like there's like like when you talk sometimes and then like there's something behind it. Like that's how she talked the entire
Well, she
time.
probably wanted to explode on her and like say something mean, but she was hosting the VMAs, you know. But I don't know. I feel like Miley Cyrus has too much pride, or she thinks she's like, well, not even
I
that.
don't know.
She like, I don't
She's
know.
just like not a good person. I feel like she's just
Maybe she's not even
not
making her
she's
dad
not
proud.
a good person. She's like something's up with her.
I just think she's trying really hard to be like really cool and like open.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's like, wait a second, like you're not being cool and open because you just did that to Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
and now Nicki Minaj is calling you out for it because you're not standing up for what you actually believe
I
in.
think she's just immature and like obnoxious right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
That's
old
what
is she
I think.
still? Like 22, 23?
23,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I still feel like she's like 19 or
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else performed. I can't really remember. Oh, Justin Bieber.
yeah.
Didn't he cry?
He cried.
I heard
and
that it was very emotional for him.
It was-
because
yeah,
of Selena
he's-
Gomez.
No, that's not okay. Well,
Everybody
obviously-
always says that.
Obviously, he's not gonna give like if that's the reason he's not gonna say it. But I'm pretty sure he was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh no. What's his face? Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And,
Miley Cyrus was on Jimmy Kimmel the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin was on Jimmy Fallon the other night, and I watched the thing, and it said that he said that the last time he was on stage, he got booed.
Really?
Yeah. So being
Wait, why? Was he that bad?
It's like it was like during his like bad time. It was during like the
His
whole
bad
getting
time.
caught
His bad
drinking.
boy
Yeah, it's
phase.
like his bad boy phase. But
Is he out of it now? Or
yeah,
at
Maybe
least
that's
good?
why
Yeah.
he like took a break from making music.
he did, and this was
Maybe.
he said it was the first time in 5 years he performed.
Oh, wow.
At an
I
award
didn't even
show.
realize.
At an award show, last time he got booed, and he was just really, really like
He was taking it all.
overwhelmed
Yeah.
with all the support that everyone's been like giving him because he's gotten not as much in the past.
Oh wow.
So like he
That's
said that
good.
he got really emotional about it because everyone was so excited and so happy and so cheerful for him.
Aw.
So I thought it was cute and made me love him a little bit more.
That's
Yeah.
good. I
All
kind of
right.
love him a little
I'm
bit.
kind of.
more.
I'm glad that he's like doing better.
I'm glad that he's
Yeah.
back to like
Yeah, and he's not in the media every 3
Yeah,
seconds.
exactly.
and even you'll see this like when I play the song because
Oh yeah, we're gonna be listening to it.
It's like it sounds like older Justin Bieber.
That's good.
Like-
I don't really like Justin Bieber's music, but I'm happy.
I'm
No,
gonna
but
tell you
like-
one time.
no, yeah, but like it just is,
Baby,
like it's just I
baby.
love his new song. It's so good. Okay, let's move on to like the best. Not you're gonna think it's the best part of the night, but
Kanye.
Do you want
Kanye's.
to? Do you want?
But can I?
What?
Can I just because before you two go into your little rant, I literally was gonna fall asleep because it was so obnoxious.
What was the point of that? Like, why
Thank
did
you.
no, why did
Thank
you?
you.
I didn't hear his speech. Like, I saw some of it on Twitter. Why did he give a speech? What was he doing? That
He got
had-
some,
He wanted an award.
He got some
Okay.
award, but it was literally 20 minutes of speech.
Okay, so-
and he was like this. He would say like 2 words.
He would take a break.
And then stop for like 30 seconds and then talk more.
You know what it reminds me of? Like when a teacher's like, "I'll wait." Like when the
Yeah.
class is like
That's
being like
honestly how it was.
too
But the
talkative.
thing
It's like,
was,
"I'll wait."
No one was talking. It was dead silence, and it was just I felt so uncomfortable watching it, and I was sitting there with my roommate, and I was like
Waiting for something to happen.
what's going
yeah.
on? And then he announces that he's going to run for president in 2020.
I know, but see, my friends like from back home, like they're at school too, but they had their TV set up, so I didn't. So I was like, like living through the VMAs, like through their Snapchat. So
Yeah.
they're Snapchatting me, and they're like Snapchatting me like his speech, and they're like, Alexa, why do you love him so much?
Yeah.
He's so annoying, and they're all like, shut up, Kanye. So like, I understood that like it was probably a long speech, but like, I think it's so funny. Like, I have such a good sense of
wanna
humor
watch
about him.
It
you
was
know?
it was just very, very long and dragged out, and then the whole presidential thing.
Is
like,
he? Is that
gonna-
really gonna happen? Do you
I don't know,
think,
but
or
my
he
brother has
just-
competition because my brother's gonna be president someday.
In 2020? He should run.
He texted me. He's like, "You see my Did you watch the VMAs?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "You see Kanye's speech?" I was like, "Yes, why?" He was like, "We've got some competition."
I know. As much as I love Kanye, I really wouldn't vote for him,
I
though.
wouldn't
I don't
vote
think
for
I
him
would
Because
either.
he's just too impulsive. He'd be like, blow everything up.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sick of the earth. Blow it up.
Yeah.
And that would be it.
I just want to preserve him as a cool rapper. I don't want him to be the president.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I love how, like, I saw, like, because I was watching the MTV, like, recap, like, a little video. So they were, like, saying how only Kanye could make fun of an award show at an award show.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I accept this award, but I don't get it. I don't understand, man. I don't understand award shows. It's just like, well, you're at one.
Yeah.
So,
He's mad when he doesn't get an award. He has something to complain about when
Right?
he does get an award.
he's just angry. And then Kim Kardashian sitting in the audience like,
Like,
yes, bae, yes, bae.
Kim, wait, can we just talk? Kim Kardashian's outfit was the ugliest
like
thing
her
I've ever
outfit.
seen.
Me either.
My
They looked,
friend-
they looked weird together. Kanye had like sweatpants on,
Yeah,
and
And
she had
they
that,
were like rolled up. Do you remember those capris from middle school? From
Yeah,
like Aero
yeah.
Pastel? Like they were cinched at the bottom, so then you
Yes.
would roll them up. That's what he was wearing. I was like, I had those in 6th grade.
My friend turns to me, he goes, "Dude, she literally looks like an avocado."
I didn't think she looked like an outfit. She was wearing brown.
It was
like a brownish
greenish
green.
brown.
It reminded me.
unripened avocado. I don't know.
It reminded me of like a cowgirl kind of thing because it was that like corset thing
Yeah.
by the boobs.
Yeah, I have to
So I
show
was
you
like-
a picture of.
It wasn't anything like special. I wasn't like, wow, Kim, you
Yeah,
look
I
great.
feel like
was
she could have
oh.
done so
Here's
much
what
better.
Kylie Jenner was wearing.
Kylie Jenner
looked
looked like Lord
awesome.
Farquaad. Is that what you're gonna say? She looked like Lord Farquaad. Kim is in the studio with us right now, our roommate, and she's like dying. She's laughing. That put her over the edge.
Bye, Kim.
Her hair was so weird.
No, it was really weird.
I just feel like both of them could have done better because they
Yeah.
look so good on a daily basis. It's like this is the
Like-
VMAs, girl.
And like Kim looks so great because like she's pregnant, so she's glowing. And
Yeah.
She's been wearing
stuff.
nice outfits that like highlight her pregnancy.
I
and
know.
this
I think
outfit
she
just-
looks cute this time
Yeah,
around.
me too. Like she actually looked. Well, no. In this dress, she didn't look pregnant at all. She just looked fat, like from the side.
Honestly, I love her. But keeping it real. Take it off.
I'm sorry, Kim. I'm
Can you be
sorry.
shallow?
Oh my god. I think the first time around she looked good too, but she just looked bigger and she wasn't wearing things that were cute.
She
Yeah.
looked bigger, but she looked pregnant. Like you knew she was pregnant. This time she doesn't look
I
pregnant.
just think that nobody remembers that she's pregnant because Caitlyn Jenner just took over her spotlight when she announced that she was pregnant. So everyone's like, "Oh yeah, she's pregnant."
Yeah.
But okay, do you guys want to take a break and listen to some music and then
Yeah.
we'll continue?
Yeah, just because I feel like we're all getting so.
Yeah, we need to cool down for a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoy the two songs that we have for you today. We're going to be playing Justin Bieber's new song, What Do You Mean? And then also 1985 by Bowling for Soup.
nice.
Throwing it back.
We'll be back shortly.
Dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly